Hello, my name is Awel. I'm representing Team COVAL. We are a group of 5 electrical and software engineers from Israel. COVAL is a platform that will allow businesses all over the world to reopen in the safest way. So let's get started. In the next few weeks, most countries of the world will go back to normal. Regulation will drop, but in the same time, it's very likely to assume that the number of new cases will keep rising. We all agree that reopening the global economy and businesses all over the world is inevitable. But in the same time, these places are the most dangerous places of gathering and businesses in general. Two of the main challenges that our society will face in this process of renewing the economy are the first one is preventing from carriers and other people which are obligated in quarantine by law from entering businesses and other gathering places, and secondly, to establish an effective epidemiologic tool which is suitable to this situation, specifically the situation of having businesses and gathering places. COVAL verifies that carriers and other people who are obligated in quarantine by law wouldn't be able to enter a business which is part of our community. The only way to enter a business within our community is by using the COVAL app. Every customer needs to sign a declaration of good health every time that he enters the business. Every time that the customers open the app, he authenticates with the local Ministry of Health in his country, and in the case that he is obligated in quarantine, the app locked and he can't use it anymore. We'll demonstrate it later on. Furthermore, COVAL helps epidemiologic investigations. COVAL keeps locally a log of all the places that the users have visited in the last 14 days, and when someone from the COVAL community gets infected, his log gets transferred anonymously to all the other users within his area, and the app crosses locally on the devices of each user between the log of the new carrier and the user. We will elaborate it more later. So we have 2 versions of the app, one for customers and one for businesses. Each time the customers open the app, he authenticates with the local Ministry of Health in his country, and the app gets opened. As you can see here, the user can see all the businesses next to him, which is part of the COVAL community in his area. In the case that is obligated in quarantine, the app gets locked and he can't issue new requests to enter businesses. This is an example for entering a restaurant. The customer can watch all the precautions that the business is taking, and he can sign a declaration of health when issuing the entry request. Here you can see the business side. The doorman who stands in the entrance to the business can see all the requests, and he only lets customers who are part of our community to enter his business. This is how each business can verify that none of his customers is obligated in quarantine. Here you can see a Hebrew illustration of a sticker that the business put on his front door in order to show customers that he is part of the COVAL community and that he is protected. In the case that the app identifies that the users has stayed in the same place in the same time with a new COVID carrier, which is part of the COVAL community, the user gets an alarm and the app recommends him to get into quarantine. This information is not transferred to anyone besides him, and he can do with this information whatever he wants. In conclusion, COVAL will allow business owners all over the world to reopen their business in a much safer way. And secondly, the COVAL platform will be based on a global community who cares about keeping the regulations in order to keep each other safe. Thank you.